Hey, everybody. Oh.
We're not yet.
Oh. Hey, everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. I'm 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂, and you're about to... now I messed up.
Hey, his hair's parted.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. I'm 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒄𝒂, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. Pow! Thank you. And RPG Emery shout out.
We had the Funfetti cake protein shake.
Still working out.
It was phenomenal.
It's very good. Thank you. All right.
Made Zek grow.
Made Zek grow.
Made the lack of said drink made Ryan trink.
Drink. I like that.
Shrink. Mainly shrink.
Shrink. All right. I don't know. Let's dive into the shrinkiest episode.
No. Whoa. Wait, pause.
No, that's
We already did that.
People are dying, new things are happening, you're like, yeah, the shrinkiest episode.
unless shrinkiest, because we all need to see a shrink after this one.
Oh.
All right.
Go for
I
it.
don't know. I was gonna do like mooiest.
How about the house?
No, how dare you?
How about the house centipedeist?
Morning glory. I don't know.
The glorious.
Okay, I was gonna do the
Hurrah! Or
no,
huzzah!
now I lost what I was gonna say. Okay, let's dive into the most glorious episode of BombSquad.
That's a lot of pressure.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, now
His hair's parted differently. Did you notice?
and
Did I say that already? Shh.
to find out what David was talking about, become a patron or a local subscriber, and we dive back in.
Go!
I scratched you.
Oh, is that what that was?
He's just like gushing blood.
No, that's what I did with my head
Classic
yesterday.
like Monty Python. Okay, so
I legitimately cut my head open yesterday.
Wait.
Just wanted to
Where?
top of my head.
Oh, it's in your hair.
Yeah.
Phil's got it. Okay. Anyways,
It bled.
so first,
And somehow
I
my
forgot
drink
to ask.
shot out to the left of me.
talking.
shush. Okay, so where we left off, we had gone through one round, and Guthrin, the eyes, had attached the guard and Jeremias and his wife to herself directly, and has killed them in drawing more power from them and putting herself back together. And doing some devastating attacks, nullifying and devastating attacks on the party. Pim Pam was able to survive by her luck of presence, her presence luck, but has gone back to 0 now. Ilya did some restoration on Tiri, which we are going to find out later how that unfolded, as Brick and Aurora engaged in battle with Guthrin. Brick using a perk to survive a blast and then jumping off of Guthrin's throne and bringing her down out of the air. Guthrin then attempted to draw power from Minnehaha, but Minnehaha began to resist, and Aurora stepped in with a defend action to help, and because of that, saved Minnehaha from dying. And then Minnehaha spoke with her last breath, cursing Guthrin, which Austin wanted to hear again. So we're going to play Bethany's curse one more time. Love you, Bethany.
Love you.
Rest in peace. Sis.
Bethany's.
No, but Bethany's fine.
Yeah, Bethany's fine.
Oh,
Sorry.
good. I was worried for a moment.
Why would Phil be here?
Okay, here it comes. So as Minnehaha, we'll pick up here. Minnehaha the vines pulling on the strings along with Aurora, as Aurora looked back and said, I'm with you, sister, or something like that, and telling Guthrun that she wasn't going to take her sister. A moonflower and a morning glory sprouted on the vines, and Minnehaha, using vines to kind of pull her body back together, spoke with her last energy.
I am a daughter of the morning glory. Be cursed by my blood, wretched slaves of the deathless Lord. Rún Ferk I Degwin.
And then she kind of slumped for a moment, but then vines came growing out of the ground, lifting her up. And then she spoke again, but with a second voice. Dan's having sound trouble. Sorry, guys. Here it comes.
Once born of fire, then of sea, now new life through blood shall be. Reborn anew, forgotten son, break free your chains. Raise up your sword, beloved one. Stand with he before the sun. Two brothers, now one. Great deeds be done, great deeds to dread.
And as she said that, plants, flowers, and vines and small bushes and trees are just coming out of the ground and go over, surrounding the dais with the egg on it and drawing our Kiro's body as if on an altar at the foot of the eggs. And then the egg, the stone egg, starts cracking and you can see light coming out of it. And we'll see if that works. So we decided off camera we're going to save Tiri's scene for a little later. But I think as this is happening, her hand softly clenches the hammer that's lying next to her, but her body stays still unconscious. So Tiri and Pim Pam's turns are passing. Because we're going to come back to them. So we're going to, but before the next boss edge, the egg shatters open. What do they see on the dais, Austin?
I knew it. I knew it. You see a child. This child is dressed in white robes, barefoot, sort of. About 12 years old. But there's something very unusual, very descriptively, obviously unusual about this child. He's got these pretty fantastic horns that are going, kind of curving backwards towards the back of his head. And on the right side of his face, down the right side of his arm, his whole arm, and on one of his legs, you see these bright red scales. And you see his arm covered in these real sharp spines. And he has a tail very similar to that. And you notice that it's very similar to what like a Drekkie would look like. And on the other half is just human-esque. And in that dragon side of his face, he's got one eye is a very familiar golden glow to it. And the other one is just a brilliant green. The human eye is just a brilliant green.
As he kind of stands up, maybe stretching a little, what's the motion he's kind of doing in this moment?
His eyes are closed. He's breathing Very deep breaths, taking big inhales, smelling what's around him. Feeling life in this new way for the very first time. And just trying to... Definitely some back arching, some movement of his fingers and toes. Nothing crazy, nothing huge, but just real slight, real subtle movements. And then being able to open his eyes, and just there's this kind of this blank stare out as his eyes adjust a little bit. He's not looking at anyone or anything. It's just out.
As he's taking this in, the vines and flowers are slowly wrapping themselves around Arkiro's body as if creating a kind of tomb or encasement. And as they're slowly closing in on 𝒔𝒆𝒏𝒄𝒂, the red scarf from Tiri is sticking out there with the dagger hanging on it. And that stays sticking out as it closes over Arkiro, sealing him in a nature coffin. Guthrum looks over. What is this? This will not stop me. This trick of the morning glory. I will take all of you. Because it's a boss edge. Do you want to take... Go ahead.
Can I respond?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
A little bit. So being able to hear that is, unfortunately, those are the first words that he hears, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he notices Arkiro. He sees the vines and the flowers and just kind of close out over him, and you just see this little 12-year-old boy just start to cry a little bit. And he turns to Guthrum, and he goes, "Hello, my name is Quen. Quen 𝒚 son of the All-Mother, and brother to the Saints Arkiro. And you have no idea what you've done, but you're about to find out right now."
What boy? So, all on you. And she reaches out towards Quinn, and dark shadows start flying at him. Do you have
Stuff.
the mini?
I do.
Very excited while I roll this.
Does that mean Akiro was the son of the All-Mother too?
You have to
There's so many
ask
questions.
out.
Let's play 20 questions.
I've got one. What day is it?
Yay. This is a custom mini.
Ooh.
Custom as in Austin made it.
Cannibalized several characters.
Let's see if
You just cut them apart and glue them?
we'll
Yeah.
definitely, Janae, help me remember to take
Wow.
pictures later.
So, Zek, this will be a custom paint job for you.
Here. I don't want to throw it. We know where he is. Okay, this is not going well. Holy crap. Okay.
Ooh.
That was gonna be a brick, but then Quinn spoke.
Nice.
So that's
I can't.
it looks so good.
Would there be, depending on what you roll, a time for a defend?
There was time for a defend. It was a 61.
Oh,
I exploded
guys.
4 times on an 8.
Okay.
Keep you for later. What's up?
He's a super Quinn, right?
Super Quinn.
Can Brick do anything, not as a defend? Well, I guess as a defend, but that was Arkiro, and whatever came out was from Arkiro. Could Brick take that instead?
Oh, well, do you have Lucky?
Yes.
Yeah, Lucky it is.
Wait, why do you say that was Akiro?
Brick doesn't know,
The egg?
but whatever happened was, if Brick saw the vines bring Arkiro over, and the egg cracked over him,
I see.
whatever this was gonna be is something that Arkiro did. So
I love that. Yeah.
I'll take it.
You just go down.
Yeah, I'll go
Yep.
down.
I love that. So that's your Lucky. What do you do? What's the move you do? Because she was kind of looking at you. You saw her like building up this attack, and then Quinn spoke. She looks over and she just goes to shoot out shadows, kind of like Aurora does.
Yeah, I think Brick has been berating Ajax inside of his helmet for the entire time that he's been down. Mm-hmm. And I think Ajax would say something like, "I got one," and Brick says to fire it, and Brick says to Guthrin, "No more brothers," and fires the one. Ajax found a way to rewire something so that one jetpack boost
Nice.
before collapsing. So jetpack in the way.
Just diving in front. Can you like even grab her arm that's doing it, and you just kind of take it? So Quinn, you're seeing that shadow about to come, and then the blue burst. I've only got one, Commander. And Brick jumps in front and then slams down, sliding as all the shadow pours in. And then Guthrin is shocked for a second, then give me your strange soul, and starts pulling as darkness goes into Brick, and Brick yells for a second, and then you see darkness coming out as if it's going back toward Guthrin. And that brings us to the top of the order.
Which is now what?
Quinn's at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of his turn. So he'll be basically Tiri, because Tiri's not gonna do anything for the end of combat here. We're gonna have a special thing for that.
Well,
Sorry, give me a second.
Or you could just put them at the top at the other, spin it the other way.
Yeah.
And Aurora has
Well-
her defend to make the mark for that.
I thought I was doing something helpful.
You were.
Guthrin's gonna rise up as she's pulling on Brick, and she's gonna say, she's gonna look at Aurora. Watch another die at my hand. And she pulls. She's gonna attack Brick. Someone's gonna need to spend something.
I'm gonna do something.
Okay, because that was a nat 20.
Cheapers.
No other explodies. Ooh, 17.
Let Tiri do a thing. There will work. No, she's really not there. It is. No, go for it.
So 48 total.
Holy crap. Well, I have to do a defend. He's gone if I don't.
It's a finish blow. He'll have to roll fortitude to survive.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try.
Quinn can do something too, yeah.
There's nothing for it!
10.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm thinking you gotta grab the
That's fine.
thing, yeah.
Okay.
So hold off, Illy. We'll let Quinn.
Okay.
Go ahead, Quinn.
So as the darkness comes towards Quinn, Quinn sees the scarf that Tiri gave Arkiro with the dagger attached. And he remembers the words that he heard. It essentially brought him back, brought him there. Was to be able to raise the sword. And so he takes the dagger in his head, and something that you maybe didn't quite notice before, but in the middle of his forehead, there
more in the
was...
mic.
What's that? Oh, sorry.
No, that's good.
But in the middle of his forehead, it kind of blended in with his red scales, but then light being able to reflect off a little bit. It was the part of an Edelstein stone that was from Markiro's necklace that went into his forehead. And it's blood red. And it starts to glow a little bit. And he reaches out and he takes the sword, the dagger that Tiri gave him. No more. This is for my brother. To defend, to protect. For brothers, for family. And you just start to see the crystal glow in the sword. The dagger starts to crystallize. And it starts to grow in these huge fragments. And all of a sudden, this giant 7-foot sword of pure blood red crystal forms and slams down. You have no idea how this child could possibly lift this thing, right? But somehow he lifts it as if it's absolutely nothing. And he just throws it straight at the darkness to be able to defend.
Nice.
Wearing, and the sash is wrapped around his arm. He picked up both the sash, and so the sash is wrapped around his arm. Throws the sword to be able to defend.
I still love that. So go ahead and roll that out.
Wait,
Oh, yes.
I also have a sword mini.
What?
Those watching can see the stats.
Wow.
Ooh, my.
Well, I have to get a mini for my hammer. I'm just.
Giving Zach ideas.
Yeah. Well, you know, he took the companion feat.
So he is going to defend.
Yep.
Use a legend point.
Legend point.
Ding ding.
Keep an extra die. You can spend up. You guys can spend up to 5 legend points on one roll.
Yes.
You know, I got these
Okay.
guys these nice dice boxes and.
So, nat 20.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
Thank you.
I literally don't know what I would do if Brick died. I have no backup plan.
Ajax creates a new one. He's like, oh, I've been a replicator this whole time. With an 18.
Oh man, that's better than she did.
So
38.
38 with another 8 on top of that. Actually, I needed an advantage. 48.
48.
49 with plus 1.
49. Okay. What is 37? I suddenly forgot. 42. 49. She also rolled 49. Right? 12, 29. Yeah. So that break zeroes it out. So as Quinn's saying that, picks up the scarf and it wraps around your arm, then you grab it, the crystal sword grows and goes flying through the darkness. Technically, it only gets 2 brick. On a defend, you can move 15 feet, so that's
fine.
actually perfect.
That's perfect.
What's it when it stops? Does it just float there, or?
It's very interesting. It flies straight, blade right towards Brick, and it does a rotating like right above his face. So it's like the blade tip is just about to like go over your head. Helmet's down at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like right above it, and just flies up. So the edge point. So the edge is right between Brick.
Nice.
And the wave of darkness. So it literally cuts through the darkness. It starts to glow, this red emanating glow, and the darkness just splits right around it.
Beautiful. All right, give Quinn the mark for, well, technically companion defended, so I'll let you just track that.
Okay.
However you want to remember. And Aurora's got it. So that brings us to Aurora's turn. Mm-hmm. So you've got your minor and your move.
Mm-hmm.
So now Aurora's going to. It's all kind of happening at the same time.
Yeah.
But as she sees that Brick's going to be hit, she runs to where he is, and taking out her morning glory nectar that she has, she's going to give that to him somehow. I don't know, because you have your helmet up. I'm assuming it went up.
I guess it would.
I mean, I suppose that Ajax isn't dead. He's just unable to use anything. So Brick would be unconscious, but Ajax would still.
Yeah, no, I say maybe like helmet is Ajax is trying to open it, so you could even get your hand over and help it as these metal flaps, they kind of all fold together, so you can kind of pull it enough so his mouth is just showing as the helmet is halfway over. So, did I say you could do it as a minor action on that item? I might have.
Isn't that something you can just do as a minor action?
No, it's still a heal boon.
Move action.
Move action.
It's a move action, but you got to move to get to him.
Did you throw it?
I mean, fair enough. I think we can flavor it all. You're only moving half your speed, so I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Go ahead. I couldn't remember if what I had put on the item. So yeah, you pour it into his.
Yes.
Kind
And
of
it's
cradle
a
his head
translucent
as the
whitish
sword
liquid
is
in-
above you too, glowing red. So you guys are lit by red, and the shadows are just warping around you. So roll that heal, and it comes to boss edge while you do that. What do you got?
How do you roll it?
Roll the heal bane, whatever power level the item is. That's what you're rolling.
6. Okay.
It's a 6, so you're rolling PL6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're rolling 2d8.
Okay. 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. And a d20 to successfully do the heal boon and determine how high a power level you
Oh,
get.
that's good. Okay. 22.
22, which is power level 6. So now you roll 2d8 to heal plus half power level.
Okay.
So plus 3.
8.
8 total. So Brick heals 8.
Okay.
Ajax is still 0, but Brick. So you come coughing as that warm, honey tasting nectar is being poured down your throat, and there's this bright, glowing red sword floating above you.
Honey and grass.
Honey and grass.
Honey
yes.
and grass. Can I would like to activate my disabled flaw.
Sure. Yeah.
In the blackness that Brick felt in that moment when he was going to die, he hears his own. Do you want?
I have, but go ahead. Tell me what you're.
He hears a dreamlike memory where it's like he's watching it third person, but it's just his own voice saying, "It's my fault. I was too slow."
Nice. All right. So I'm gonna, for disabled, you're gonna be hit with the power level 3 demoralized bane. So you gotta spend a move action to shake it.
Okay.
Do you want to give me a circle for that? And then I'm gonna add something to that, but we'll do that on your turn because it actually fits perfectly with what I wrote.
That was a movement action.
I didn't have. I
She
used
had
to
defended,
defend.
so she's
Yeah.
reset now. Okay, so now
Sorry, Dan, it's demoralized.
demoralized. Yep. So now boss edge. Guthrin's going to. Okay, she's gonna draw herself back up into the air. As she's been denied a soul. And as she's flying up, you see, she's like, there's almost darkness kind of pulsing on her. You will not unmake me. I am bonded with the void. I have become more than undead. I have become more. And that's her boss edge. And that brings us to Iliad.
Iliad's gonna whip out his grape flavored groin lotion. He's gonna slap it on.
Okay.
I can do that, right?
Oh, what? What did I say? What did I
I just
say?
see
man?
this anime, right? the streams
Yes,
go past. The thing goes, he whips it off and he's about to slap it on. He goes, "Wait, guys, I can do this, right?"
Like break the fourth wall
Right, break
in
the fourth
the
wall.
manga.
Does Guthrie avert her eye?
Even unconscious, Tiri covers Pimpam's eyes. Just holds the hammer up to blood. Okay, tell me what it
It's
is.
the thick, oily salve.
Yes.
Salve.
He always reads the description. Skip the description, go to the mechanics.
All right, it
Bolster
bolsters
3,
agility.
heal 4.
Is what I want. I want the
But
bolster.
did I tell how long it takes?
I don't know.
Then I would call it if I didn't specify major action.
Doesn't say.
No. No major action. It doesn't say major action.
No, I mean if I don't specify how long it takes to apply, it's a major action.
What?
Roll me your agility
Darn it.
to make it a minor.
Ruins my...
You are. No,
Well,
go ahead.
You got good agility.
roll your. He said roll your
If
agility.
you
to see
fast
you can make
enough,
it a
we'll
minor.
say it's a minor
Oh,
action.
if I'm...
I'm gonna say you gotta
your
roll
agility?
20 or higher.
It's 2d8s. Oh, like what's my actual agility?
Does he have the thing where it makes his power level up 1?
That's on his influence.
Okay.
Ooh!
Yes.
All right,
You got it?
1926.
You're so fast with that grape lotion that it's a minor action to apply.
Yay!
More like just open your pants and dive. It's kind of like a
Motion. It's like a squeeze bottle.
What's all those ketchups? Like,
Brick almost died, you guys. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Motion. There's a fire in Iliad's eyes.
But not in his pants.
Not anymore. Can I give
You just see steam.
and out of nowhere a voice going,
No more jock rash for this health.
All right, what are you doing?
I am gonna whip my daggers. And can I use the attack specialization?
Yep.
That always applies.
Always apply. Well,
Yep.
then I'm
so you always
using
have
it.
advantage.
yay!
You don't have lethal strikes, and she's up in the air.
Dual
But
wielding because
which is
he has
fine.
2 knives.
Yes.
not quite in range.
but
Now you are at
Be a
one
bolster
disadvantage
3.
for distance.
Right, I was gonna ask about that, and I already technically used my minor action.
Well, you can move up, actually.
And that doesn't count as my. I get. Oh, that's a move. My
That's a move,
action. Okay,
right.
I'm gonna run. He's gonna run, and then
Nice.
pull. I've got 2 daggers behind me this time.
Does that increase your speed at all, or just bolster?
No.
Okay. So,
Bolster
but
and
that's
heal.
enough.
It
I
also
think.
gives you a
Heal
heal 4.
4.
Yeah. So roll that.
What do you roll for that?
A 4 is a D10.
D10.
Yes.
Okay.
So just roll a D10.
4.
4. So plus 2, half power level. So 6
6. So
You
I
heal-
add that to my.
to your HP.
That's helpful. Okay.
And roll that attack.
And then that
So you got
agility.
advantage. Do you want to spend a legend point?
Yes, I do.
Spend a legend point. Ding ding. So now you're keeping an extra
Fail.
die plus 1.
Oh,
Did you-
plus
So you get
1.
another one, yeah.
And keep all of it.
And add them all together.
All right. 26.
Ooh.
Plus 32. 35.
35. That's an exceptional
And that's
success.
which one
What's that?
from your legend point?
What? Oh no, 30.
36.
Yeah, 36.
Okay.
So
Still an
he's running,
exceptional
whipping those
success.
daggers out.
Nice. So you get to do a
So you can
bane.
pick a bane from agility.
Kick a,
kick a, yeah.
pick a bane.
Kick a pain, man. Kick a pain.
I mean,
I
I would let you bring her out of the sky if you want to bring her down to the level of the people
like
on the
a-
ground.
Take out our wings.
So like a
You could do
take off
actually
the wings.
incapacitated,
yes,
which is a good one.
that's what I want.
Okay, nice. That's really good.
Die.
What am I doing?
Heal that you did.
The daggers actually
thank
slip
you.
from
Yes.
his hands
I don't
because of the jelly. And they
They
don't
go
hit dagger
faster.
in, they hit butt side in. Plunk, and just knocks her out.
The daggers are just precision hits to both her wings. So she's like flailing in this in the sky trying to keep herself going. As more of the flesh is getting on, you can really do damage to the feathers that are starting to grow. So incapacitate for me, please. And actually, it brings us to boss edge. So she's going to try to shake incapacitate. That's all she can do. Yeah, thank you. That's going to be this.
Does incapacitated also take her out of the air?
No, well...
She's just a sleeping penguin up in the air?
No, it's that I'm flavoring it that she's trying, because he hit her wings, so she's having to spend all of her energy to stay upright. She's not getting agility or might to her guard.
Understood.
She can't do anything but this, but I don't think it'll bring her down in this case. And that was with a 6, right? So, but I think she got it. Yep. Ugh. She got it, exploding 10.
Stinkpot.
But that's her boss edge. That's all she could do. So she shook that. I'll keep this for now. No, you still wasted a boss edge. So Brick, who is up, can also stand up.
Okay, I can stand up?
Yep.
All right, so I'm demoralized. What was the level you said? 3?
Yeah, it's just 1 disadvantage on everything you do. It's a minor action to shake demoralized.
I think Brick is actually going to...
You get a legend point for using your float, by the
yep.
way, too. Don't forget to take one.
Back up
add
to
it to your
6.
pile. That was close.
That was super close.
So close. I
almost at
ran out.
50% capacity.
Nice.
Can Aurora do something real quick?
Yeah.
Can she use her extraordinary
forgot.
presence on Brick?
Oh, sure. What are you thinking?
She's gonna, when she pours the liquid in, she's gonna be like, "Stand up, Commander."
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Wow.
I love that. And I forgot that I had this scene for you. So before you stand up, and it flows perfectly into that. Arkiro, get ready to chat. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. So you're hearing that voice yourself.
I have so many characters.
Saying it's all your fault. And as you're seeing that in third person, you then go into the scene in the living room with the man and the blonde-haired woman, not Sasha, but that more gentle features, and then the older woman's arms wrapping around you. And as she's holding you, you turn to look at her, and you're like feeling at peace for this moment, even taken away from that it's all your fault. You're not even thinking of it, but as you look, it's Sasha's face looking at you and wrapping her arms around you, and she begins to squeeze and choke you. And voiced by Janae. You instinctually pull away when you see Sasha's face, and it blips. Sasha blips. Suddenly, she's standing there glaring at you, and then all of a sudden you see Aurora, her eyes white and her hair white, and she's glowing and glaring, clenching her teeth at you, holding her sword. Can you shout for me, stand down? That's an order.
The line?
Yeah.
Stand down, Sasha. That's an order.
Aurora, can you say, I've never taken orders from you?
I've never taken orders from you.
It blips to you stabbing. All of a sudden, it's like you rush in and you're stabbing Aurora just as you stab Sasha with the knife. And then it changes to Tarek, the monster Tarek, and you're stabbing into him, and his skull opens up to try and swallow you whole. It then blips from Tarek, who falls off of you and then scrambles back and then stands up. And as it screams, it turns into this zombified Arkiro with flesh hanging off of him, and he's doing this gargly falcon scream right in your face. You instinctually pull out your Jadar pistol and start firing your weapon many times, and the Arkiro zombie falls dead. And then all of a sudden you see yourself holding Arkiro's dead body and trying to slowly put his face back together. Claustrophobia hits. You feel it. Your breathing intensifies. Please roll me your resolve. I'm sorry, please roll me will or presence against your resolve. CR 15.
Got it.
Got it. Okay.
19.
You feel yourself focusing. You feel that claustrophobia change into the adrenaline excitement of the job. The job is on, and you're back in that memory you had. And then you hear the voice of Tarek. Stop. It blips to Arkiro. Would you say that as well, Arkiro?
Remember your mission. Remember your duty. Remember those who care for you, who are your family. Protect and serve.
As Arkiro is saying that, there's the vision of Sasha and switching to Aurora and then switching to Ingrid. You're seeing, it's almost like your brain's trying to solidify, who is this? It's flickering. And when Arkiro ends that statement, it settles as a distinct vision of Aurora and Ingrid as one person. You're looking at only them, and it's like you can see both of them. And that's when you come awake. And Aurora, can you say that line again to him as you're holding him? Aurora, wide-eyed, white hair, is holding you, looking at you.
Stand up, Commander.
Can Brick have one more thing after that?
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's clarity, but can I whisper something too?
Oh, sure.
Secrets.
This rarely happens.
Everyone's telling secrets around me.
It's a perk.
Thank
Yeah.
Sorry.
Listen, not secrets about you.
You sure?
And what does extraordinary presence do?
It's an advantage in social situations.
Cool.
kind of.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
good. Just so they know.
I love that.
Keep my notes.
Yeah.
So there's, as she says that, all of a sudden, blip of that older man who looks like you with the scar on his face says, "Nothing teaches faster than pain. So use that." You feel, you almost can see him standing in a room looking out a window, but you know he's talking to you. And then you're back in reality. And you hear it, I think you hear it one more time echo in your mind. Use that. Okay.
Is it my turn?
You got your minor action to, if you want to shake demoralized.
Yes. What do I have to roll for that? Is it resolve?
Well, it will. You can spin me something on that. Presence would work.
Will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would mind thing give an advantage?
Yeah, I'd say
Because
so.
it's a social situation.
Oh yeah, I forgot you spent that too.
That's what
I was
it
just
is.
so in the
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
So advantage from extraordinary presence from Aurora.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you for reminding me.
Mm-hmm.
It's cocked.
Yeah,
Roll
that's
again.
fine. Reroll.
Okay. Good. Because that was not good.
That's a thing.
20.
20. Successful.
No. I added it. It was advantage. It's a 12.
12.
But did okay. It wasn't
Okay.
a legend point
No.
because you have 6 of them.
After the fact?
You need a 16 to shake it. I don't know
Or
the
a
legend
lucky.
point.
I mean, if you had one of.
I already
You already
used it.
used that. Yeah. Nice try. That's a
Four.
good try. There's a part of you. That's a part of you that's still holding on to it. So you're still demoralized, but you can still have your major action. You still have your major action.
Okay. Can I use my major action to try to do a presence heal to just get Ajax with me?
Yeah. It would probably be logic
Okay.
to assist. I don't know if you can use presence for that one. You gotta help him.
Okay.
You don't even think about... Well, go ahead. Let's see what you get.
Ooh.
And what's your logic? What's your attribute score?
My logic is 2.
Okay. So,
And I just got a 17.
Okay. So you can get a power level 2 heal. So that's a D6. Yep. D6 plus 1.
Does it explode?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yup.
No way.
18.
Oh my god.
All with a single D6.
There you go. See?
The metal die. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's all right. You snap into, you know exactly what to do to help Ajax get things in order and which, processes to set down so that you can get things back up. It's like it just comes to you. You know exactly what to do. You're not even thinking. So Ajax is back up with 18.
And it's his turn.
Well, he's Brick's companion. But yeah, no, you did heal him on your turn. So yeah, Ajax, go ahead.
Can I
No, absolutely.
haste it up?
Yep. Boom focus. So Brick is hasted. And
I love you,
you
honey.
can move. Ajax can move. So Brick and Ajax can move. He's got his full turn.
Okay. I want to...
Teleport is a move action. Fly.
Oh, okay. Can I get behind her?
With a teleport, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll it up.
That's right. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to having boon focus on my movement.
Right, yeah. Now you got haste.
Oops, sorry. So 2d8s.
So you're going to need to get a 20 to be
Okay.
able to get behind her.
Uh, 12 plus 9 is 21.
Perfect. Don't worry, I'm giving you our Kiro's stand.
Oh.
I don't know. But yeah. Our Kiro's stand is Brick. You blast. There's a burst as the orrery on the one side spins up and the blue light from the other jetpack, and you just do this kind of flip move over Guthrin, and so on your next turn you'll be falling, and you can do
To
something.
Ajax, can I say, I missed you, buddy.
Nice.
I never left, Commander. Actually, I was just slightly depowered.
Shut up.
Okay.
Legend point to you.
Yes.
Emotion to Ajax in this very tense time. That is a beautiful moment for Brick.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a quick perception because it's boss edge. She's just deciding between Brick and the sword. Yeah, okay, she's going for the sword. She's ignoring the flying metal man. And she's gonna try and take those shadows that the sword is still splitting and crush them in on the sword.
Kristen, you gave... It was 8 that you healed me?
Yes.
It was 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Not too great, 16. So we're at 21 so far, exploding 8. 26 against guard.
Okay. Can you use Sentinel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, yeah.
All right. She's going to do that.
That's just always there. You're getting an additional defend.
Yep.
So do it up. And then Quinn's up.
Quinn, my man. Let's do this.
What was it?
26.
20. So I got 24.
24, okay. So minimum damage, 3 points of damage.
Is that your sword?
My red die?
No, but the name.
Yes, the name.
Yeah.
Arkelon.
Archelon. Okay.
Archelon.
So Quinn and Archelon. The Archelon is in like a a power struggle right now with Guthrin as she's trying to crush it.
Okay. Quinn is going to use his minor action to heal Brick 2d6.
Nice. You roll the 2d6.
Oh.
Plus 3, I assume, or 2d6.
I roll
attribute.
2d6.
What's your attribute level?
I'm sorry, it's actually 2d8. So it's a boon focus.
Okay,
to heal.
2d8 plus 3
Yep. Yep. So it's
for our
2d8.
heal homebrew.
So it's a 10, 13.
13.
Nice.
Wow, I just went from nothing to.
And then I'm going to multi-target heal Aurora and Brick
Nice. That's your
that
major action.
as my major action. So
Choose
I get advantage 3,
Right.
but there's 2 of them, so it's disadvantage 1. So it's what, advantage 2?
Disadvantage. No, advantage 1. Disadvantage 2 because they're not close enough to do area.
Oh, got it.
It was so you're multi-targeting, but do
yep.
you have a reducing of multi-target or
I have because I have boon focus.
only boom focus? So yeah, advantage 1.
Okay.
Yep. You guys got a healer.
Nice.
Really?
What
So
if-
that means all the
Tiri's or Iliad's hurt.
20.
You're a defender.
Oh. All right.
I mean, I'm just
I'll take
20.
20.
So that's
bard.
power level 5.
I'm what?
So you're
The
rolling
bard.
2d6.
Bar.
Well, that's
this is true.
no. That was it because I have boon focus too, don't I? Oh.
You got to roll, and the roll determines your power level of heal.
So I use 2d6.
So 2d6, yeah. You can do a max of power level 6. You reached a power level 5 on that roll.
Thank you.
So 2d6 plus 2.
Okay. 7.
So Aurora and Brick heal 7.
Whoa.
Nice.
Remember, your lethal damage reduces the max you can heal.
Okay. I only get half of that then.
Well, you're still at relative full. All right.
Okay,
And
can
that's-
Ajax get the
What does it look
overflow?
like? What does it
So-
look like?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's cool. So Quinn's his right eye starts to glow gold, and again, it's a very familiar glow gold, and he reaches over and doesn't touch the mic, but he reaches over and touches Arkiro and the vines in the cocoon that he's in, and the vines shoot out and move towards Brick and Aurora and cover them in flowers and vines, and essentially all of their life kind of sinks into them and gives them life. And so they're snaking around, so he goes around them, and so and then they come back, and so they wrap back around Arkiro. And so
Or could they be...
go ahead, do your
Correct me
thing,
wrong.
do it. I love it.
I like the idea that these vines shoot out of the Arkiro, wrap around, and then they die as they give their life.
Sure, perfect.
And crumble to dust.
Yep.
Sorry,
I mean,
it was
no.
like-
That was kind of the idea. The kind of idea
Yeah.
is they wither and let them die. That's fine. Perfect.
I like
And
the idea that it's all sprinkling down.
Yep.
Sorry.
That is kind of how I envisioned it too.
little gold dust
Nice. Yes.
just dissipates, and you guys have the morning glories and the moonflowers.
Beautiful.
There, kind of joined in. But
I love that.
More
So
than-
that's Quinn's
more
turn.
than
Does
morning
Quinn want to
glories.
move?
what's that?
Does Quinn want to move?
Nope.
Okay. And
Quinn wants to stay by Arkiro.
Archelon can move and minor,
Right.
and his Sentinel defend actions reset.
Yep. No one has fear. So for the minor action, he is going to, because he can bolster people, right? With his
If he
minor
has
action?
Boon Focus 2,
Oh, he doesn't have boon focus.
Yeah.
Wasn't it an assist?
that's a major action.
That's it. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking that.
Now he
minors.
could use a minor action to try to gain an advantage next turn. It'll be
For him or for other people?
it could be either. Yeah, I've done that before. So if it's for other people, but if you fail the roll, it's a disadvantage.
So wait, real quick.
Yep.
Is this he rolls to get an advantage for someone else on their next roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you fail the roll, they get a disadvantage.
Gotcha.
It's a risk reward.
Who's he sitting right next to? Aurora. That's what he's going to do. He's going to roll for advantage for Aurora for her next turn.
Cool. All right, it's going to be a roll off as you're trying to pierce through
Okay.
the shadows, because you guys are in that power struggle right now.
Yeah.
On Aurora's note, I'm replaying it in my head. Can I give Aurora a legend point for the stand-up commander?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
That was bossy.
I got a 26.
So did I.
Ty. All right.
What happens?
Ty goes to the defender. I'd say in this case you met the CR.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm establishing the CR, so that's advantage to Aurora on your next turn.
Cool. So what this one looks like is he's already the Archelon, the sword, is is glowing and it's emanating that it's not heat, but it's light. It's energy. There's a definite force coming from it, and essentially it's going to continue out and push out the darkness and encapsulate you.
And the darkness is going to disperse.
Yep.
As he breaks the.
So you feel the energy from the sword, and that's going to empower you as the energy just kind of continues to emanate outwards.
Beautiful. All right, and that's Archelon's turn. So that brings us to a boss edge. I'm just thinking. Healed up. She's gonna go. Okay, as she had been, as the Archelon breaks her assault on him, she's fallen back. She can feel Brick is soaring over her, and she just gets the one eye that's left kind of twists around to that. What choices? We all must make choices. And she just sends this pulse of energy out. This is going to be against everyone. And as she does it, some of her feathers in her wings start falling out and start dying again. That is a 24 against your toughness, damaging attack.
Okay.
All of us?
Yes. It's not going to reach Tiri and Pim Pam. Yeah. Yeah, a little too far.
Can Archelon defend for Quinn?
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
So he's going to do that. And then he's going to just take it.
Okay.
What was it against toughness?
Toughness, yep.
Viola.
What kind of damage is this?
I got that 20.
Necrotic.
Those dice.
Okay, so would it hit Brick or Ajax?
Good question. No, I've been having a have to pass through Ajax, so that's going to hit Ajax.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
Good question.
So I got a nat 20.
Nice.
So that would be a 34.
34. Nice.
So, question. He has Battlefield Retribution.
Yep.
So does that apply here?
Yeah, it's a defend.
Okay.
Yep. So he's sending his own pulse back at her. Right, because that's the damage on the defend. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 10.
So anything that I exceed on the attacker's roll gets back onto her.
Yep. Yep. And she rolled a 24, so that was 10 damage back to her.
Boom.
She's a falter. Okay, we're back at the top of the roll. I think we're going to have to wrap this combat up in the next episode and see what's happening to Tiri, because it is time to stop. This has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you are listening to the podcast, do give us a review to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing force known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us continue to create high-quality content, but you also gain access to our exclusive Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for music, sound, and ambience that we use. And thank you so much, as always, for joining the adventure. We will see you next time.
Cheers.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.